We're back with you once again. This time it is for the post position draw of the 105th running of the Jamaica Derby. Welcome to everyone here and those watching us on live stream. The Derby, of course, will be run on Wednesday, August 6th, Independence Day. Special welcome to Denzel Miller. He will have the operational updates and race details. Field analysis will be given to you by Mr. Michael Kane, our racing analyst, SVREL, and the post position draw will be conducted by Paul Ramsey, Operations Chore JRC, Sidonie Gordon, SVL Draw Officer, and supporting them, Mr. Coyote Fuller. Without further ado, let's go over to the racing secretary, Mr. Denzel Miller, for his update.
Thanks, Brian. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the post position draw for the 105th running of the Jamaica Derby. On Wednesday, August 6th, Jamaica's 63rd Independence Day, Caymanas Park will witness history in the making with the 105th running of the Jamaica Derby. For over a century since Buck Dancer claimed victory in the inaugural 1921 running of the Jamaica Derby, it has stood as one of the crown jewels in Caribbean racing. Today, we determine the post positions for Jamaica's finest 3-year-old thoroughbreds as they prepare to compete for glory and a purse of $7.5 million Jamaican dollars. These exceptional colts, geldings, and fillies will face the ultimate test of a tough 12-furlong journey that demands both blazing speed and solid stamina. What makes this derby even more exciting is that this year's winner will not only etch their name alongside racing legends, but will also secure their place in December's prestigious Mute Mile. Earlier this year, Barnaby claimed the first automatic entry by winning the Ian Levy Cup in a very thrilling event. The Jamaica Derby is one of our win-and-you're-in races that provides the winner with automatic entry to the Mute Mile. We will see who joins Barnaby as a guaranteed contender for the coveted Mute Mile Invitational Trophy on the first weekend in December of this year. So let the draw begin. Mike?
Thank you very much, Denzel. All protocols observed. Let's get right to it. First entry is Burning Hedge, owned, trained and bred Carl Anderson. The Cardenas will be aboard, and Burning Hedge has 3 career wins, inclusive of the Jamaica 1000 Guineas, and also won the Jamaica 2-year stakes last season. Both events, of course, were over a mile, so she has done well at a mile. Third in the St. Leger, over 10 furlongs, and was second in the Portmore, over 7.5 furlongs, and fourth in the Thornbird Stakes. Next entry, Bob the Builder, owned Cultural Limited, trained by Greg Fennell. We see Greg Fennell in the audience, and Ian Dolby Spence will be aboard. Allotted weight 57 kilos, 126 pounds. Bob the Builder has 2 career wins. First in Terremoto recently, over 9.5 furlongs, with a fine ride there by Shane Ellis. And was second in the 2000 Guineas, just beaten behind Sensational Soul in deep stretch. And won his maiden race over a mile in 1:41.3. And was second in the Harry Jagai Memorial, over 6.5 furlongs. Next entry, Nuclear Jet, owned Mark Crossburn, trained Enos Brown, champion jockey Ryder Showman will be aboard. And Nuclear Jet has won twice, recently won impressively, and was first in the Super League in 1:28 and a fifth of a second. The Mr. Lover Lover, 925 yards, easily by a wide margin there. So won by a gap in the Mr. Lover Lover. Next entry, Benison, Blue Knight Stables, the owners, trained Ryan Williams, and jockey Philip Pargent is going to be aboard. 57 kilos the allotted weight. Benison was recent second in the Terremoto, over 9.5 furlongs, beaten by Bob the Builder, and was a winner of the Howard Hamilton, over 9 furlongs and 25 yards. So he has won over 2 turns, and he'll definitely be liking the 2,400 meter distance. Next entry is Pretty Perfect, owned Shevan Maharaj, trained Gary Sobrati, and we have this one third in the Portmore Grade 2 event in only her second start. That was over 7.5 furlongs, won on debut, going 5 round in 103.4. Big Buzz is next, owned by Fisher's Place, trained by Ray Phillips. 6-time champion jockey Omar Walker will be aboard. This one was fourth in a restricted allowance 2 over 5 furlongs straight, and second in the Monday morning over 7 furlongs behind Prolific Prince, and won the maiden special weight event over 4 furlongs straight on debut in 48.3. Cup cars next, owned by Alvin da Silva, trained Errol Francis. Wesley Caldwell Henry will be aboard. 126 pounds the allotted weight, and this one was a winner over 7.5 furlongs when releasing maiden tag in 1:37 and a fifth. Secret Sensation is next. This one owned, trained, bred Carl Addison, apprentice Akeem Grant, slated to ride, and this one has finished 3 second places in maiden races, so still a maiden. Secret Sensation. Uncle Harry's next, owned and trained Old Hayden, champion apprentice Shane Richardson will be aboard. 57 kilos of weight, first in a maiden special event over 7.5 furlongs with 1:35.3. Strong Mind follows. Joyous Racing, the owner. Patrick Clinton, trainer. Paul Country Francis, the rider. And Strong Mind has 1 career win. Was fourth in the 2,000 Guineas, coming from off the pace. Third in the Kingston, also coming from off the pace, while showing much earlier pace in his preliminary races. Next entry, St. Ledger winner, I Dream Again, owned by Derek Smith Jr., trained champion trainer Jason Acosta. Robert Hardball Haldane will be aboard, allotted weight 57 kilos. And this one got up in the nick of time in the final half a furlong there to upstage Hansa in the Ledger. Hansa had a big lead at furlong pole. Final time was 2:14 flat. I Dream Again, a late fall, ran third in the 2,000 Guineas, over a mile, fourth in the Kingston, fourth in the Prince Consort, and won his maiden race over 5.5 furlongs on debut. And indeed, I Dream Again, clearly on the upgrade at the right time for the Jamaica Derby. Next entry, Alchemy of Souls, owned by Mikey Train Jason Acosta. Clive Lynch will be aboard, 126 pounds of weight, and was a recent winner over 6 furlongs, releasing maiden tag in 1:17 flat. Sensational Soul is next, owned by Maharaj. This one was sent off the favorite in the St. Ledger and was fourth in the end. Gear Sobrati, the trainer, Shane Ennis, the rider, and Sensational Soul will be looking to make amends here in the Jamaica Derby. He's, of course, the 2,000 Guineas winner, and he also was first in the Kingston. Mark My Identity is next, owned by Mark Crossburn, trained Enos Brown, so they have 2 entries here, the other being Nuclear Jet. Mark My Identity will have Dane Dawkins aboard, and he was aboard to victory in that maiden winning race. Mark My Identity was third in the Prince Consort, over 7 furlongs, fourth in the Sir Howard Stakes, over 6 furlongs, and won the I Love February Trophy in 1:29 flat for 7 furlongs. And the final entry, Prince Roy, owned champion on the Carlton Watson, trained by champion trainer Jason Acosta. Ray and Lewis will be aboard, and Prince Roy was second in the Sir Howard Stakes earlier this season, over 6 furlongs, and won his maiden race over 6.5 furlongs in 1:22 flat. A field of 15 assembled to go postwards for the 105th running of the Jamaica Derby, and I'll be certain to tell you who will win come the 6th of August.
Thank you, Mike. It's now time for the draw. Sidney Gordon, SVL draw officer, assisted by Coyote Fuller, under the watchful eyes of the Operations Steward JRC, Mr. Paul Ramsey.
15th Thoroughbreds, ladies and gentlemen. 12 furlongs, the 105th running of the Jamaica Derby. The track record, 229, set by appeal court under the watchful eye of Aston Commock. Hubert Anderson was a jockey. Owners were Hardy and Dr. Magnus way back in 1976. The stakes record, 230 and a fifth. The Immortal, the Viceroy, 126 pounds he carried. The Roman Syndicate was the owner. Winston Fanner Griffiths did the honors of riding the Starbred, while Philip Fiani OD conditioned him to victory. Invite at this point in time Mr. Marvin Fisher, owner of Big Buzz, to come and select the first 6 runners from the jar. Select one. So the first selection, he chooses his own horse, Big Buzz. Big Buzz will break from gate number 13. Next selection, Burning Hedge. Big Buzz, Omar Walker. Number 5, Burning Hedge.
Number
sorry, my correction. Burning Hedge breaks from gate number 1, Dick Cardenas. Next selection is Pretty Perfect. Gate number 10. Shane Ellis with a number 2 call. Next is Uncle Harry. And that's post position number 2. Nuclear Jet. Gate number 4, Nuclear Jet. Benison. Gate number 7. Secret Sensation. Gate number 3. Now invite Mr. Greg Fennell, trainer of Bob the Builder, to continue the draw for post positions by selecting the horses from the jar. Strong Mind.
How much?
Strong Mind breaks from gate number 6. Sensational Soul. Gate number 15. Shane Ellis rides. Prince Roy. Number 5. Rayon Lewis. Bob the Builder. Number 9 goes to Bob the Builder. Alchemy of Souls. Gate number 14. Cop Car. Gate number 12. Mark My Identity. Gate number 8. And finally, I Dream Again. One more ball. Independence Day, August the 6th, 12 furlongs, $7.5 million. The 105th running of the Jamaica Derby. 15 thoroughbreds with faces starter. Stakes record 230 and a fifth, set by the Viceroy. Track record set by Appeal Court 229. I Dream Again, gate number 11.
So as usual, just repeating the draw. The Burning Hedge coming from 1. Uncle Harry 2. Secret Sensation 3. Nuclear Jet 4. Prince Roy 5. Strong Mind 6. Benison 7. Mark My Identity 8. Bob the Builder coming from 9. Pretty Perfect 10. I Dream Again 11. Cop Car 12. Big Buzz 13. Alchemy of Souls 14. And finally Sensational Soul 15. Well, that brings an end to the post position draw today. We have Racing Friday. We have the Oaks on Saturday. And on Independence Day, the Derby will be run. All of you who came here and took the time out, once again, we thank you for being with us, and for those of you joining us on the live stream. If you know where to watch it, but it will be a spectacle, and you all need to make an effort to be here to watch the most prestigious race in the Triple Crown Series and the most prestigious race for the 3-year-olds. Thank you very much for being with us.